Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am unboxing today's album. Kind of funny there. Anywho, I bought this album not because I had heard any of his other music, but because I wanted to support his label, Planetarium, because I am a huge fan of Villain. And they're a very small group or label, and they're together as a group. And so I bought this not only hoping that I would absolutely love it, but also that I would be able to support Planetarium and the other guys, especially Villain. And pluses and minuses for me. Like, on one hand, June has a really beautiful set of vocals. Like, absolutely wonderful. I did not like many of these songs. I mean, they weren't horrible, in my opinion. They just weren't my preference, the kind of music that I listen to, so they are not directed at me. Which is very sad, because I found myself listening to the tracks and I was wishing that this wasn't what I was listening to him sing. I was wishing he was singing something else. Which is also, again, it is sad, because I know that this is the music that he wanted to produce, because he is the main producer of all of these tracks, almost all of them. And there's 10 on the list, so I'm going to quickly go through them. It was really hard for me to rank them, because I was having a little problem differentiating one song from the next, because they all did kind of have the same vibe and feel of them, and they blended together except for like 3. Anyhow, so my first choice is actually not the title track, but it is Letter, featuring a couple guys I don't want to screw up their names, but it had a really nice funky beat to it. Number 2 would be his title track, which is Today. It had kind of like an 80s upbeat feel. Number 3 would be Good Morning, which is featuring Villain. Probably maybe why I liked it a little more. I wasn't the biggest fan of it when I first started listening to it, but by the end of the song, I actually really kind of liked it. It's a slower vibey song, which is probably why it took me a little bit of time to warm up to it. Next would be Heaven. It had kind of a really faster, almost bouncy kind of beat, so that was interesting. Number 5, The Way You Feel Inside, band version. It was very swingy, if that makes any sense. The next one would be 12 a.m. It's an 80s kind of R&B, what I would call baby making music. Next would be Waltz, featuring Gaho, and it had some really beautiful harmonies in it. Next would be Welcome. He had some really, really pure, beautiful vocals in this song, just absolutely gorgeous, even though it was a real slow song, but it really showed off his vocals. Number 9 would be 4. It's a long intro, kind of like Cabernet style, with snaps, and by the end of the song, there were so many snaps that I kind of really was tired of them. But anyhow, the last song on the list is 6 a.m. and I didn't like it because it had no vocals. This has been my unboxing of Today's album. Thank you for watching. If you liked, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, and see you again soon.